there with us. Shalom. Shalom. Drop this down a little bit.
Video still went up Saturday, but for whatever reason,
Shalom.
I cut it on the show.
All right, Shalom, Jim and Charlotte.
Shalom, shalom.
All right, back at you with another midweek camp. All right, and before we get started, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Yahushai,
Bahashem, B'Chakwadash. Hey, double honors to two of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, back out here to bring it out. Time is running out.
That's right.
Okay? Time is running out. Repent, Jake. All right? These are the beginning of sorrows, man. Nuclear war has started, man. These are the beginning stages of World War III, man.
Right.
You niggas still fucking playing, man.
That's right.
All right? Shit is active in the so-called Middle East right now, man. All right? Military, American military bases are being hit. Okay? Israel is being hit. They dropping bombs. The footage is out there, man.
Right.
All right? They in the small hats in the bunkers. All right? And that shows you how proud them devils are too. They down there partying and shit, like they gonna make it out.
Right.
All right? Hey, we are the beginning of the end.
Right.
Matter of fact, Matthew 24. You know what I'm talking about, right? Nation against nation.
Yeah.
Beginning of sorrows. You know.
Now, I was gonna say, because you're talking about the pride,
Yep.
because you can see the shift in mentality of when Trump first started with the Operation Rapid Fire. What we call it?
Operation Epic something.
Epic, whatever the fuck it's called,
Yeah.
you know. But when he first announced it, he was all proud and shit.
Yeah.
And then once they seen Iran's firepower, all that bravado went out the window.
Oh, yeah,
He all on there talking about some, well, if we killed the one leader, they might put somebody in worse than them, because they wasn't expecting Iran to fire back like that. They hit like 14 cities at one time or something like that. You know, they think they were just gonna lie down. Nah, man. Iran been prepping for these motherfuckers for years, man.
Ooh,
So they knew that this was coming, and they've been waiting on it, man.
Oh, yeah.
So now that Israel then got U.S. involved, man, hey, we're getting sorrows, man. Because one thing that you gotta understand that I was looking up in the midst that's going on behind the scenes is that the Strait of Hormuz pretty much is being blocked to where gas prices and other stuff is about to go up.
Yeah.
So they're using that as the forefront, but it's all economic shit to what's going on behind the scenes, man. You got it.
So
Whole
Matthew,
second is 15 too.
I got that.
About
Matthew
the
24.
Carmenians.
Con.
Yep.
Matthew 24 and verse 6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass,
Yep.
but the end is not yet. For
Speak on that. Speak on that.
So what we're seeing right now is these wars and rumors of wars, man. Right? This is the beginning of that end all be all war, man.
Right.
Right? What we're about to see is whether or not these nations are ready to push that final button, man.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, because that's why the hesitancy was on Trump to not want to get involved with Iran, but he got forced to because Israel has been wanting to attack Iran for a while now.
Yeah.
And Trump has been kind of, staying put because he understands what's about to happen to America.
Oh, yeah.
And so now they forced his hand because the Epstein list leaking.
Yep.
All right, and the different controversies that's been coming out, involving him and his cabinet. All right, that was them pretty much putting the straits on Trump to make him do what they wanted him to do.
Oh, yeah.
So now that he done finally put his foot in the water, now, hey, it's only gonna be downhill for America, man.
Yeah, he got. Hey, they're actually saying on certain interviews that Trump got drawn into the trap.
Yeah, that's was it Marco Rubio or one of them mayors or whatever? He had said that the U.S. is fighting Israel's war, man.
That's it. So it wasn't that. It's the Most High. All right. So how about Shemel Rashad that drew America into the trap? Because why? It's prophecy.
Yeah.
The least of the flock should draw them out. So look, it's actually we're actually seeing this prophecy come to pass.
Right. Also, that's Proverbs 21:1.
Yep.
The hearts of the kings is in the hands of the Lord.
Right.
And he's the one that put the spirit on Trump to hop in there, man.
Yep.
Because the Lord needs World War III to get amped up. Because what we're seeing, like you said, this is the beginning of World War III.
Yep.
but we know that we're still waiting on this economic collapse over here
Oh, yeah.
before this shit really pops. So this is aiding in that.
Oh, yeah.
Because the economy is about to be affected by this shit.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, he just last week implemented a worldwide tariff that's pretty much gonna fuck this place up too, man. So everything is pointing towards the MOTB at this point, man.
That's the big one that I was talking about in the lesson that I did. You know, former was a CEO of I forgot. He was saying that he smells a crash coming. All right, and then you have these people that are over cybersecurity talking about the big one is coming, man. So either way, it could be an EMP, it could be an economic fallout. All right, but either way, the prophecy of America is destined to fall, man. All right, it's going to be a collapse of the economy. They got to usher in the chip. All right, so like you were saying, Priest, is hey, we at the cusp of this shit, man.
Yep.
All right, you got it, bro. You got any more?
Matthew 24:6, or verse 7, slot. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences.
Right, so these wars are going to play into the famines.
Fine.
What's it called? The Strait of Hormuz?
Hormuz, yeah.
Right. So there's oil rigs getting bombed, certain ships being bombed, all right? And you know that America's primary export, so that's going to affect the supply chain, man.
Another thing too, it's also a war on water because what's over there, Iran owns aquifer that only they have control of. So another reason why they bombed that shit because they wanted to get it to where the UN can get a hold of it or make it privately owned. They don't want Iran just to have that for themselves. You know, so it's a war like that. The famine is coming in that too because it's a famine of water that's coming. That's why you're seeing all these private companies hoarding up all the water in the world, man.
That's right.
Part of Iran's strike was the desalination plants over there in Israel because they don't have any fresh water over there, man. So they have to get all their water out of the ocean and take the salt out, and that's what their main target is right now. So you're going to start to see that things start to amp up over there because they're going to be in more straits, man.
Yep. Exactly.
Let's continuing on. For nation, Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? So this is what we're seeing right now, man. It's the beginning of the end, man. Right? Which we're near the tail end of the end at this point, man. Right? Because we know it's only a couple more things that have to take place before we get out of here. You know, and this could very well be that last catalyst that takes us into the mark of the beast being implemented, man. Right? Like the priest that made mention.
And can I add to you, brother? Now, the lesson that I did the other day, all right, because I'm able to tap into the article on my phone here, because I wanted to read this. It's heavy. Because everybody knows that this is the end. These are the beginning stages of the end, right? So this is back in this article from Wired. It says why missile alerts and war updates trigger doom scrolling. It says a combination of war alerts, breaking news updates, and algorithmic feeds are trapping users in a threat monitoring loop. All right. So here's the point. Let's read a little bit here. All right, because people see this shit getting heavy. It says as missiles crossed the Persian Gulf this weekend, and explosions were reported across the region, millions of people did the same thing. They reached for their phones. Within minutes, social media feeds filled with videos, breaking news alerts, and speculation about what might happen next. The strikes followed the U.S.-Israel attacks inside Iran earlier this week, triggering a wave of retaliatory missile launches and air defense interceptions across several Gulf states. Moments like this are when social media can quickly turn into doom scrolling, the compulsive consumption of bad news delivered through endless updates, alerts, and algorithmically amplified crisis. A quick check for information can easily spiral into a stream of war updates, political instability, cyber attacks, and constant crisis coverage. All right, so people are bugging out. All right, everything ever since this the war kicked off, when they struck Iran, people have been bugging out, man. Because what's the main thing people are scared of? The draft. You know, that draft. And we've been telling you for years that the draft is coming back in style, man.
Hell yeah, women, men. So they said they had the list from like was it 18 to 25. They said all you college students, you YNs, hey, get ready to get shipped, man.
That's it.
You know,
Facts.
I got a precept.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
This is Luke chapter 21, and verse. I start at 25.
Yep.
It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon.
Blood moon.
Yep.
You just said the blood moon. Was it yesterday? Day before
The
yesterday?
third, yeah, it was March 3rd
Yep.
at 3:33 a.m.
There you go.
That was the spirit, you know?
Then you had the planetary alignment,
Yep.
what, 4 or 5 days before.
Yep.
So major shit is happening, man.
That was a ritual. That bombing was a ritual.
Let's go. Let's go.
It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations and perplexity. And that's what you were just talking about. That spirit of perplexity is in the earth, because like you said, you go on social media, all on Threads,
Yep.
Twitter, Instagram. Hey, people doing nothing but posting, you know, their fears of being drafted. You know, this world war. What's going to happen to America? Because they know war's in the air, man. And the thing that keeps coming back up is these Hebrew Israelites, man. They on to something, man.
That's it.
You know what they're saying? World War III is biblical, man.
Yep.
We've been telling you that this shit's coming, man.
Yep. I
All
got
right.
one more point to add on to you. Here's another point on this these articles here. This came out of CBS News. It says Americans trying to evacuate Middle East frustrated with government response.
Oh yeah, all these videos of you stupid niggas out, then went on vacation in Dubai and shit. Now
Yep.
y'all stuck over there,
Yep.
man. All right, because you, as we went into last Saturday, you lack biblical worldview. So if you understand what's going on the earth, now is not the time to be traveling, man.
Exactly.
You
On
know,
a plane.
on a plane, on a boat, going to, especially not the Middle East, man. All
Facts.
you people over there going over there to be porta potties and shit, man. Hey, that's you. Yeah, you gonna be stuck over there, Trump. You got on the internet that one chick getting over there begging Trump,
Yeah.
please stop what you're doing so I can go home, man. He ain't worried about you niggas, man.
Yep. It says here, Americans stranded in mid-war in Middle East. Everybody is scared.
Hey, they literally watching the bombs come down,
That
man.
shit crazy.
All right, now you understand how them Palestinians feel, and that's their everyday life.
Facts.
So now you're over there looking out the window, seeing bombs coming out the sky,
Right,
man.
right.
You know, but that's irony, because y'all over here call us crazy for talking about this shit happening. So now you're being introduced to a first class ticket to see how these bombs getting dropped,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You
Niggas
know?
is witnessing it live.
Real quick, we finish this. I got you. Finishing out, Luke 21:25. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations.
Yep, destruction nations. People scared, man.
Yep. It says, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. War's coming, man, and people are afraid, man, because they know it's nothing but great death, distress, and like I said, perplexity coming on the earth, man. They don't know what's coming next. It says, for the powers of the earth shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming within a cloud with great power and glory. And so they understand that if you get shipped over to the Middle East, the so-called Middle East, and you're about to fight in World War III, know that all y'all about to fight against your Yahweh Shai, man. And that's going to be your intimate death, man.
So Isaac, you got something, bro? All right. So Isaiah 30 and verse 3, and it says, therefore, I'm starting from verse 2. Sorry, 1. Isaiah 30 and verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And ultimately, this is ascribed to, 2/3 of Jake. Ultimately, they're rebellious, so they don't want to seek the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. So it says, verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked in my mouth, in which, Egypt ultimately represents captivity and bondage. They ultimately don't consider, going to the prophets for answers. It says, and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt, in which, that trust in the shadow of Egypt, the shadow is the protection, so they ultimately abide in that so-called protection that Egypt has to offer.
Yeah, false covering.
protection.
False covering.
Yep.
Verse 3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And ultimately, those Jakes that are over in, Dubai and the so-called Middle East and stuff like that, they was abiding in that false sense of protection over, like, pretty much the societal norms that America has established in the so-called Middle East. They was trusting in that, but ultimately, the Lord is putting a monkey wrench into their plans, you see, because now they succumbing to, the fear of the nukes, like you said.
Yeah, because what these people thought is because of the so-called sovereignty that y'all believe y'all have over here, that you can just gallivant the earth thinking that everything's all sweet and cool, being completely oblivious to the things that the U.S. is doing in the earth, man. So it's gonna come to a point to where you Americans ain't gonna be safe in these different places. Because you see with the bombing that happened, all right, you having China, Russia, and these different other countries telling their people to get out of those lands because they're about to lay waste to that shit, man.
Yeah.
So it's only over here you stupid ass Americans are totally out the loop of what's going on and thinking that you can just do what you want.
Right.
No, man. We're in a time of war if you haven't noticed already, man.
Exactly. Look at what happened in Mexico.
Exactly.
The so-called Americans in Mexico, when the cartels started crashing out and burning buildings and killing people, you got Americans down there that are stranded.
Yeah.
Same thing in Venezuela.
Yep.
When they captured Maduro, you had a coup that raised up, and they were like, look, we're going to start going after the American tourists.
Yeah.
You see?
So you don't realize that y'all walking around with targets on your back,
Exactly.
man. Because the world looks at the people over here as entitled brats, man.
Right.
Like the world is yours, especially you Edomites. That's mainly
Oh, yeah.
you Edomites,
Exactly.
man. You know? So like you said, these nations are gonna start targeting y'all because they look at y'all as the problem, man.
Exactly.
All right, you Americans, you fat pigs, that y'all can just go and do what you want. No, man.
That's it.
That's why you seen a lot of, especially the nigga woman going over to Dubai and all that,
Right.
thinking they can act out and talk to these people like they want, and look, they end up locked up, man.
Yeah, locked up.
Trump ain't getting y'all out. Like I said, hey, the Jello ball treatment, that was a one-time thing, man. You ain't getting that again, man.
Yeah.
And Brittany Griner, right.
Yeah. You got it.
Real quick.
Yeah.
It's Jeremiah 49 and verse 31.
Arise.
Arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care, saith the Lord.
That dwelleth without care.
See?
That's this place, man. Not a care in the world.
Nope.
All right. America's untouchable. We can do whatever we want.
Greatest military we can do. We fine.
About to find out.
And that's why Trump moved like that, because they weren't anticipating Iran striking the way they have.
Yep.
Right? And now they wiping out every U.S. base in the Middle East, man. Right? So like Priest was making mention, the only reason it was safe in places like Dubai is because they thought they had U.S. protection because they had bases all throughout the region.
Exactly.
Right? And now that those bases are gone, there's nothing between them and the missile fire,
Yeah.
man.
They said within the first 4 to 5 hours of those strikes on Iran, they spent over like 800 million worth of artillery.
Yep.
Right, and they're already talking about that America and Israel's missiles are depleting. They don't have enough to keep going.
Yeah, then you got Trump lying ass getting on the podium talking about we're striking their bases where they got the missiles. You're striking empty buildings, bro. You're not touching Iran's missiles, man.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? He got you Americans thinking, oh yeah, America, we got them. No, farthest from that, man.
Exactly.
They said Iran said they could keep going for the next 90 days at the same pace.
That's crazy.
Y'all don't understand, bro. These Iranians been waiting on this,
Yeah.
man. That's why Israel and America was like, do we really want to do this? But not a Jew. He has the rabbis in his ear telling him, you need to get this going because we need to force Yahushua back because they want to bring in this new world order, man.
Facts.
You want that, Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit that first.
Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem,
Yeah, and those days are now. Right? This is talking about in the future, these times now. Go ahead.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat,
Yep.
and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Right. The Lord said it's for my determination to gather the nations, man. So all these militaries are going to be gathered in the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat. Yep. This is why the Middle East has been so hot for the past 20, 30 years, 40 years now. All right, because the end all be all is going to take place in that region.
Yeah, that's
All
why
right.
the Lord dried up the Euphrates.
Yep.
That's why all that tension is being built up over there because that's the valley of the decision, man.
That's it.
That's where Yahweh Shai is going to first visit when he cracks them clouds, man.
Yeah.
Now continue on. Joel 3:3. They have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot,
Yep.
and sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
Yeah, like we said before, the Epstein files, that ain't nothing new. All right, the Epstein files been going on. All right, since slavery. All right, where they were snatching our people up. All right, dismembering the bodies, eating the bodies, doing all this sick satanic shit with our people. Hey, that hasn't changed. And don't let them fool you too, man. It's Jake that be getting snatched up and have those rituals done to him and shit like that, man.
Yeah. They
You
don't
know?
show you the Edomites because they don't want you to know what they really doing.
Yeah, man. They really sacrificing Jake, man. And a lot of these damn tiny tops, right, are a bunch of fucking PDF files, man.
Oh yeah.
Right? They're talking about, oh, they dealing with underage girls. No, they dealing with little boys too.
Yeah, mainly the boys, cause like it came out, they do the boys way worse than they do the girls, man. Because they like to torture.
Yeah.
Because they know that when they torture you, they can get that AD out of them, man.
That chrome.
That chrome, man. So that what they're telling you, like the brother's been saying, man, them files that's G-rated compared to the shit they not telling you.
Fact.
Wait till them videos and pictures start dropping, man.
Exactly.
Y'all worried about fucking Bill Clinton in a hot tub and shit. No, wait till you see what they really doing, man.
Exactly. Exactly. You got it, brother.
Joel 3 and 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your head?
Yeah, all these nations are going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Because when you read Psalms 83, all the nations were in on it.
Yep.
That crafty counsel to hide away our identity, all right, to make the name of Israel to cease from being in existence, man. All right, so all these nations are going to pay. Go ahead, bro.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Yep.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians,
Yep.
that ye might remove them far from their borders.
Exactly, man. So again, Jeremiah 30 and give me that real quick. Jeremiah 30 and is it 16? All thy adversaries, every one of them.
Oh yeah.
So Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 16, it says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
That's balance. Go ahead.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
There you go, man. The big payback. Okay? All these nations are going head first into captivity, man. All right? Starting with the Edomites. Go ahead.
For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion whom no man seeketh after.
And the healing started. The healing started by the Lord giving us the breath back, raising us back up, bringing us out of that dead state, remembering ourselves, man, calling on the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, man, installing us with the light. All right, the prophecies, all of that, man. So the Lord has brought that healing to us, man, and He's getting ready to deliver us. All right, that was it. I can go back.
Joel 3 and verse 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
There you go. See? Go ahead.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off.
Yeah, now it's your turn. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. Thus saith the Lord. Go ahead.
Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Right?
Prepare war.
Prepare war. What's going on in the earth right now?
Whoa.
War. All right? The beginning stages of World War III. Whether you believe it or not, it really don't matter. Whether you agree or not, don't matter, man. This is the end, bro.
If you don't agree, then my question to you is, where do you think everything that's happening is leading up to?
Exactly.
If that's not talking about World War III.
Prepare war. Make up the mighty men, or wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near.
Yeah, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Hey, don't sleep on China, man. Don't sleep on Russia. Don't sleep on North Korea.
Yep.
Right? Hey, they show them little war things they do before they, they show their power and shit. Niggas is breaking shit with their arms and all of that, flipping off walls and shit, wrestling bears and shit. Over here in the American military, these niggas got fucking
TikTok videos.
Yeah, TikTok
Crazy.
videos. Bitches is twerking in
And
their
then
damn camouflage.
they showing them marching, and they all off beat,
Come on,
the
man.
shirt. They ain't got it.
Right. The damn black woman twerking with her camouflage on. Bro.
Hey, they whole thing. You saw the diss track that they dropped.
Nah, I see that.
They got a diss
They made
track.
a diss track,
They made a
bro?
diss track. All the Jakes in the military talking about Iran, we come to see y'all and shit. All right,
man.
all right.
Hey, this place is a joke, man. There's no way in hell that these nations take America seriously, bro.
No, bro.
Right? It's straight folly, man.
I know what you about to get.
Go
I know
ahead,
you
what
about
you
to
got,
get.
huh?
It's Jeremiah 50 and
I'ma have
verse
you read it again
37. It says, a sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. And pretty much ascribing that to America, Babylon the Great. Going into how everybody's on the same beat and the same tune. In these other nations, North Korea, Russia, China. Here it is, in America, Babylon the Great. They're all off tune, like you said. They can't get in beat and step. They're not disciplined. They fat. They can't retain. So really, this place is becoming weak.
And the proof of that is the countries you named: China, Russia, North Korea. You got their young men. They're all running to enlist because they're ready to go to war with America. And over here, it's the opposite. All the military-age people, they're begging Trump not to go to war.
Yep.
They don't want to fight because nobody wants to join the military. That's why they have to bring the draft, because people are they're already telling on social media they're gonna draft dodge, man. They're gonna play retarded. They're gonna all the bitches gonna get pregnant. They're gonna do everything they think that's gonna prevent them from going to the military. But you're gonna find yourself over there because it's not up to you. It's up to whatever judgment the Lord has for you. And if it's your will to be drafted, that's gonna be your fate.
Yeah, like you said, these so-called Americans never really wanted to fight anyway.
No.
A lot of them enlisted, all right, to get the PS5, to get the Hellcat with the Scat Pack.
Go to college.
Yeah, go to college, get your college paid for. That's really why they got in.
Yeah.
They didn't expect to go to war.
Nah, because
You know?
like you said, any sane person of common sense knows that when you sign up for the military, it's to fight in a war if war comes. These Americans have grown so accustomed to this fucking simulation out here that they think the military is just an easy ride to a smooth life. No, bro. It's when war happens, you have to be ready to give your life for this country. That's why you saw a difference between the baby boomers to these people now. The baby boomers, they were willing to go over. That's why you see a lot of them upset at what Trump's doing. Because it's like, this is not what we fought for. That's why a lot of these veterans are like, yo, Iran is actually in the right for what they're doing, because America's putting their business or putting their nose in business that don't concern them, man. What did America come to gain from going over there and fucking with them Iranians, man? So that's why they're saying they don't want to fight. But go ahead.
If I could add to you, because pretty much, I can't remember what president it was, but pretty much he was saying, hey, if you want to pretty much push the supremacy of America, he was like, stay out of foreign affairs, but showing that this place is a hypocritical country.
Exactly. And they're being revealed.
Yeah.
You got any more?
Joel 3 and verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men,
Yep.
let all the men of war draw near.
Like I said, hey, don't sleep on Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran. Even Afghanistan.
They ready.
The reports came out when Biden was in office that they lost that war, man.
Yeah, they did. And the fact that he took all the troops out, that was what's the word? Surrender. That was a surrender.
Yeah.
And you speaking about North Korea, Kim Jong-un came out and said that they're ready to give Iran more missiles.
There you go.
So everybody is ready for the whore to get knocked off the fucking throne, man.
This is crazy. And we living and we watching it happen, man. Isaiah 47.
That's right.
All right? Sit on the ground, there is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans. Right? You got it, brother.
Joel 3 and 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
Yep.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Yeah, so these nations that were once more of a agriculture type nations, now they're fully equipped with technology far greater than America, man.
Yeah.
Right? And don't forget that Iran had the uranium.
Yeah.
Right? So they was doing trade deals with Russia and China, and the same thing with Russia and China back to Iran. They was exchanging technology and shit like that. And they were bragging. I remember this is about 10, 12 years ago. They were bragging about how the technology that they possess was far greater than America, man. They wouldn't stand a chance. Now look what's happening. Like you said earlier, Trump didn't expect Iran to clap back like that.
And then on top of that, America is still dealing with old war tactics.
Yep.
The China, Russia, all them, they're more advanced when it comes to how their plans on rolling out how to fight back.
Yep.
Like I said, America's still stuck in the past, man. So they're not equipped to handle what they're about to see, man.
Keep going. We'll hit that chapter a little bit more in there.
I didn't want to read this in the NLT.
You got it.
Joel 3 and verse 10 in the NLT. Hammer your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Train even your weaklings to be warriors. Right? And that's what we're seeing is the mind frame of America versus the rest of the world, man.
That's right.
The rest of these nations are preparing their people for war, for the realities of what could happen if they get into a global conflict.
Yeah, good example of that. You have Russia and China. They banned corn over there because they see that's a weapon that really came from Israel to pretty much weaken the men. All right, they're doing away with the laws to help the elemental people. You know, they're forcing their men to be men because they know that their men are needed for war, to fight, man.
That's right.
You know, go ahead.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither, cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Right, so this is what we're seeing, right, as Trump had made mention, the World War III is going to take place in the Middle East, man. Right, this is going to be the centerpiece of the end of the world as they know it, man.
Right.
You know? And it's all the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, and the funny part about it is self-inflicted,
Right.
because you brought it upon yourself. Go ahead, Flockie.
I was just going to add the point that he's setting the stage right now where everybody's going to have to put their hand in the pot, man. You know, the Strait of Hormuz being closed is going to affect the whole earth, really. But you're going to start to see these European nations start to look at America crazy.
Yeah.
Right? That's where the beast shall hate the whore.
Yep.
That's when NATO is going to start to turn their back on them, man. Because now they're affecting their economies as well, man.
I seen. I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but one of the brothers had put saying that the EU is pretty much ready to kick America out of NATO. You know, so we're getting to the point, like you said, that all the nations are beginning to look at America as the problem. Remember a few years ago when they hit that pipeline, Nord Stream pipeline, one and two, America tried to act like they didn't know who was behind it, but when it came out, America was behind it. Hey, over there in Europe, they was pissed because that affected them. A lot of them, they were pretty much in the dead of winter. Gas, electricity, that was no reason for America to get involved in that once again. But as we see, they're always sticking their nose in foreign policies that don't benefit them. That's why everybody is coming to the realization that America is doing the bidding of Israel. Everything, we're no longer the United States of America, it's the United States of Israel, man.
Gotcha.
You know, Trump is the first Israeli president, you know, and everything that they're doing is for the benefit of the tiny tots, man.
Exactly. And there's been videos online where random people will run up to the police, or they'll run up to a military person, and they'll be like, or a governor or a politician, they'll be like, America first or Israel first? And the niggas will freeze. And then they'd be like, damn, you can't even say America first, and they won't even say nothing. So that shows you this place is fucking cooked.
Yeah, AIPAC got these niggas in the chokehold.
Oh, man. It's over. You got it out.
And it was a video where this guy was pretty much asking not a Jew if he was dragging Trump into World War III, and he just sat there and laughed, man.
Because he knows. That's why he calls Trump Israel's greatest ally, because he's doing everything they want him to do, man.
Exactly.
So Joel,
that's why, what was it, Nathan Rothschild, one of the Rothschilds had a tweet where they were saying, good job, Trump, keep it going.
Exactly.
Joel 3 and 13.
And that's why MAGA, not to cut you off, but that's why the MAGA movement fell apart.
Yeah.
Right? Because people are like, damn, hey, they're in bed with the damn tots, man.
Mm-hmm.
All the policies, all the decrees, all benefit them and not America, man. So that shit just broke up, man. Mm-hmm. You know, you had all them right-wingers online talking shit. Then after a while, they changed their tune, man.
Yeah, Martin Taylor Greene.
Yep. Nick Fuentes.
Alex Jones, he's still trying to save Trump.
Yeah.
You know, but he keeps finding shit out, and then he'll go do some research. Oh no, Trump's not really behind it. You know, they're controlling Trump.
Yeah, that guy's finished, man.
Yo, he's trying, but he's saying that it's these Israelis. They got the hand up trunk back, man.
Exactly.
Like that picture Tasha Mox sent the other day, man. They got him bent over.
But that's real though.
Nah, for real. Go ahead.
Joel 3:13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
The harvest is ripe. This is why I said time is running the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
Jake, you better stop playing.
Yeah, man.
All right, any day, we've been saying this, any day, all society can change.
Sleeper cells.
Oh yeah, can't forget about that.
Yeah, the sleeper cells. They've been warning this for what, about 2 years now?
Yeah, and they spread out throughout the country too, all in the major cities. So when they give the charge, the green light to set shit off, hey, it could go down a grocery store,
Yeah.
some major building,
Yeah, crowded space,
whatever, man. You know,
concert, shopping mall, whatever. You know, and it's not just one country saying this. Mexico said it.
Yep.
Iran said it. Russia. There's all these different countries saying there's sleeper cells in America, man. So it shows you, like, yo, you got to be on your P's and Q's out here, man. Jake out here bullshitting, acting like shit sweet still, man.
Exactly.
When, like you said, at any point, a false flag can pop off, man, and this shit gonna completely change, man.
Hey, them niggas in Dubai found that out.
Right.
They thought shit was sweet. Oh, I'm about to go hang out.
My 31st birthday,
You know what I'm
about to
saying?
go live it up, and
Live
then
it up.
boom.
Now them niggas are stranded crying. You know? Hey, just like that, things can change, man. That's why the scriptures warned us in Ephesians, the 5th chapter, to redeem the time because the days are evil. Right? You got it, brother.
And they had that. The World Cup is going to be in Atlanta this year, man.
Oh, man.
You know, so that's going to be this summer. So right now, they're setting up the stage for some major event, a Black Swan or the rather, right, could take place, man. Right, everything is being set to ultimately bring down this system, man. Right, whether it be distractions, whether it be what's going on with the war. Everything they're trying to fast forward this agenda, man.
Oh, yeah.
They behind schedule right
Yeah.
The writing's on the wall.
Yeah, here it is. Niggas worried about T.I. and 50 Cent.
Right.
And like you said, the World Cup, NBA playoffs is about to happen in a couple months, you know, all type of shit. But you're not focused on the thing that matters, man, which is prophecy, man.
That's it. That's it, man.
now. Joel 3.
Because when it happens, none of you people out there can't say that you weren't warned, you didn't know. All these videos that continue to go out day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. It's no excuse.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, we got the example, 9/11. 9/11 in just an instant.
Yep.
Life changed forever. It never went back the same.
Exactly.
Man. And it's from there. 2020 with the C-19, man. Hey, at any point the Lord can flip the switch, man, and we're on to that next phase in
There
His
you go.
plan, man.
Yep. The transition.
Yep. Joel 3:13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
That's right.
Come get you down, for the press is full.
Yep.
The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
Man, keep going.
Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
Yeah, there's a great gathering going on, man. You know, in the Persian Gulf, what's it called? The Strait of Hormuz.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the Suez Canal, Iran, that whole Middle East region where Syria, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Qatar, Kuwait, that whole region is on fire. Go ahead.
The Lord also shall roar out of Zion.
Which ties in also to Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. All right? Go ahead.
Joel 3:15. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Yep.
The Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem.
That's right.
And the heavens and the earth shall shake, but the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel.
There you go. So no matter what happens, this shit can go down tomorrow. We're going to trust in the Lord. Because we believe that the Lord is going to deliver as promised.
Right.
All right? We believe that we are part of the hopeful elect, man. That the Lord is going to cover us in these chaotic times. Right? Go ahead, bro.
All these things are for our good, man. Right? We want these things to be expedited, man. Right? We're looking forward to having the nuclear fire come down here, man. We're looking forward to seeing the pestilences, take hold of this place, man. The various, plagues and all the uproars of the people, right? Because we know we're that much closer to our salvation, man.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It's a requirement for all these terrible or so-called terrible things to take place, man.
Got scripture for you out.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning. Sorry, I read it again. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Right. The patient in spirit, man. The patient are seeing the end take place and are rejoicing, man.
Yeah.
Right? Because we see and we know that it's a requirement for all this to be uprooted, and it's going to be a violent undertaking, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It can't be a peaceful changing of the hands, man.
Nah, because when you go into history, there is no peace without war. All right, there is no change without bloodshed, man. You know, that's just the way things work, man. You know, so as you just said, it's better that we're witnessing the end of Babylon because we understand what's coming next is the kingdom of heaven. All right, our kingdom, which is going to be ruled by Yahweh Shah, you know, King David, the 12 on down to the 144,000.
That's right.
So, as I said, the patient in spirit is better for the patient in spirit than the proud because we know that all we got to do is just wait and watch things play out.
Right.
While Esau is trying to hold on to this
Yes,
and keep his kingdom afloat, it's going to fall. You devils are done, man. This is it for you. And that's why, like I said earlier, Trump was hesitant to make this move on Iran because he knows that the more and more they get involved in this conflict with Iran, that spells the end for America, man. And they know that once World War III pops off, he's not coming back from this, man. That rising from that ashes like a phoenix, that's a pipe dream, man. You know, that's not true according to prophecy, man. This is it for you.
Can I get one precept?
Got it.
Give me 2 Peter, 3rd chapter, start at verse 7 and read down to 13.
Hey, you can't escape the inevitable, Esau. Hey, what's said is said. The Lord said his word's not gonna go out void, man.
Right.
Your kingdom is numbered and found wanting. You're lacking the spirit of the Lord here, man. Truth is not in the land. So therefore, just like every other country that moved the Most High out the way, you're gonna fall, man.
That's it, man.
2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. But the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
Yeah, this is where we at now. This is starting to ramp up now. Go ahead.
But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
That's right.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
That's why we said time is running out. The Lord is not slack concerning his promises, which is what? The total destruction of Babylon the Great, America, and the deliverance of his elect.
Right.
All right? That's all that matters. Go ahead.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count
Yeah,
slackness.
you niggas count the promises of the Lord slackness, man. You think you got all day. Right? A nigga think he got all day to repent, to turn to the Lord, and, you know, I got to live my life. There's a video I saw on Instagram. This Jake, he had the ski mask on, and he was complaining. He was like, man, I just started to get my life together, and you niggas want to go to war. You know, I'm just now getting on my feet, and now we got to go to war. You got to get out of that spirit, man. This shit done.
This is never your life in the first place, man.
That's what I'm saying.
No, your life is centered around this truth. Like I went into earlier, your whole purpose of what you're trying to do now is to remember the covenant that we made with the Lord.
That's it.
All right, and you coming into the knowledge of the truth is you re-entering back into that covenant that we made.
Oh, yeah.
To get back on the path to get back to salvation,
That's it,
man.
man.
So you trying to make it here, my nigga? You're in the matrix.
Yeah.
Come out of it
Yeah.
before you get trapped up in that shit and you die, man.
That's it. Hey, the hell with your life, man.
Right.
You know, the Lord don't care about your little, you know, your dream. You know, I gotta reach my goals, my life goals and shit.
5-10 year plan.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In the kingdom, motherfucker.
That's it.
We don't want to be here.
That's it, man. You people's minds are in the wrong place, man. This shit is over, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, your little clout that you got on social media, your little following, all right, who you are in the world, where you went to school, what kind of job you got, that shit don't matter. All that's gonna get wiped out.
Yeah, the moment this economy and this system breaks down, who you are as whoever you put, that's it.
That's it.
Nope, you're gonna go back to being a nobody.
That's it.
And it's gonna be survival mode at that point. And what's gonna find out is you niggas not gonna be able to make it, man.
That's it.
We pray that we gonna make it, man.
Facts.
That's why we're doing what we're doing out here, man. That's why we're laboring in the spirit, you know, amending our ways and trying to, you know, show the Lord that we are about his business, man.
Facts, bro.
Fuck everything else out here, man.
Facts.
2 Peter 3 and 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count
As
slackness.
some men count slackness. Jake love to play. Right? Jake thinks shit funny.
Yeah.
You know, everything's a joke. Right? We live in some dire, serious fucking times, man.
Yeah, it's like Craig told Smokey and Friday. It's like, you always playing, man.
Right.
You know,
right.
You always playing, man. He's like,
Always playing, man.
he had a gun when you seen him, right? Y'all about some y'all shotgun a gun. That shit ready to shoot your ass,
That's
man.
it, man.
He gonna bring belt the ass real soon
Facts,
for you
man.
rebellious ass niggas out here, man.
Facts.
So keep playing if you want, man.
Yeah.
As some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
That all should come to repentance, man. And the Lord is very long suffering, man.
Oh yeah.
He gave you plenty of time to get it together, to repent, to turn back to righteousness, to seek to call upon His name, to walk accordingly. And what Jake do? They abused it.
Use their grace, man.
They abused the grace. They were careless. Didn't think that it was serious. Now look,
Niggas don't want to change. Niggas want to stay the same nigga that they was when they either found out an Israelite or just in the world.
yeah,
Niggas don't want to. They don't want better. They don't want to do better. They don't want to see change. They just want to try to make sense of this world, man.
that's it, man.
But as you're seeing, bro, there's nothing left for this place, man.
That's it.
Epstein's files then came out, and it's all type of nastiness going on, man. And the people that you look up to, your celebrities, these niggas is losers. They out of here, man.
Big time.
You know, they dying by boatloads, man, or getting exposed to be nasty.
Right.
There's nothing left for this world, man, except destruction, man.
That's it. Got any more? Oh yeah, precept. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 42 and verse 13. It says, the Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yeah, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies.
Yeah, the Lord has declared war on all you people, starting with His own people. All y'all that didn't want to get right. That war cry is being done right now. Us coming out here and preaching this word, that's a war cry, man. Because we're telling you to repent or perish, man. That was the message that Yahushua gave His disciples in Luke 13, man. Repent or perish, man. You got two options, man. Get down or lay down, man. Ain't no negotiating with the Lord. You can sit there, oh Yahushua, you know, I explain. No, ain't no explaining.
Yeah.
The time of talking when He came on the earth 2,000 years ago, man. So now He comes. He said He's coming in His glory with that sword, man.
That's it.
Go ahead.
I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself.
Yeah, He let you do your bullshit. But now is the time for correction. Now is the time for amendment. All right, to get yourself together while the liberty is still being made, because the doors of mercy are closing, man.
Right.
The Lord is letting it be known who has the truth, if you can't tell already, man.
Right.
And yet you got these stupid niggas out here thinking they can do shit their own way. You know, I can do the truth like how I want. No, bro. The way has been shown to you. So it's either you gonna listen and get right, or you gonna get left out there, man.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Finishing out, it says, now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once.
Right, and that's that battle cry when you come with when you see the soldiers and they rushing the battlefield with the swords ready to start cutting and slicing. That's what the Lord's about to do when He let loose the judgment, man. Come on.
Well, second
Yeah,
Ezra,
we can get that.
second Ezra chapter 4 and verse 28.
Okay, yeah. Before we go there, what you got right here?
Second
Second
Ezra
Ezra
4.
4.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then still finish off what you had in that Peters too.
Alright,
Before
get this
we-
first?
Yeah, get
Yeah,
that
get
first.
that.
Second Ezra 4 and 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Exactly. The evil is sown, but the destruction has not yet come. All right, it's on the way. Okay, and that evil that's been sown, speaking about America, Babylon, man. All right, and this evil empire had to be raised up in power, as you see in these last days before the Lord takes it down. Go ahead.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Yeah, so this place got to go. Right, the kingdom of heaven can't be established until this place is destroyed.
Yeah.
So if you're in the spirit of not letting this place go, you ain't right, and you're gonna be destroyed with it.
If you love it here. You know, as we said last week, man. Hey, if you silent, that means you complicit. So if you're not crying out, you know, like I was listening to the elders of Dallas last night.
Right.
It's that we're like the woman, you know, according to the law of Deuteronomy 22.
Yeah.
You know, we're crying out because we don't want we're not okay with Esau trying to trying to take us, man. You know, and a lot of you Jakes just laying down and taking it, man.
That's it. Take me.
Take that. It's bad boy. Any more?
Keep going.
That was 29.
Yeah, I did 20. Yeah,
Oh,
29.
you read it again.
Second Esdras 4 and 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Right. So in order for this place to pass away, the Lord must first uproot all the wickedness that's being done. That's why the exposure is being brought out, man. That's why you're seeing all the nasty shit being brought to light, because the Lord is exposing this devil. Because like I said, we're on trial. We're in the midst of a great spiritual trial right now with Esau Edom. All right. And so the Lord is bringing all this evidence against him. He's got the 2 witnesses going at him. The 3rd witness, which is himself, the AI, is speaking out against him. He's being found guilty on all charges, and yet he's still trying to fight back.
Oh, yeah.
So only thing that's left for him is to get the sentencing, man, which is the judgment.
Yeah.
And so that judgment is coming. And that's what we're telling our people. If you don't want to take part in the judgment, because the scripture tell you, don't hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. If you're not taking yourself out of the vibration that this devil has put on you, then you're going to find yourself in the same judgment seat with him. Man.
Yeah. And part of his great wrath is him trying to get rid of the witnesses.
Exactly.
You know, because they hit niggas with the Epstein files, then they hit you with war. You know,
Yeah, right after.
which is crazy.
Because it's a distraction. They didn't want you to look into that, because speaking of the files, man, you got the Clintons on trial right now, man.
Yep.
You know, they had the disposition where they was questioning Bill Clinton, like, what's up with these pictures?
Right.
And they said, you in the hot tub, what you doing in the hot tub, man? He looking all stupid.
Yeah, he
You
was
know?
smiling when he was looking at the pictures too.
Yeah, talking about, what are you showing me?
Yeah, reminiscing and shit, man. These people are wicked, bro.
Nasty ass nigga, man. And you got Jakes that's still fighting for this nigga, like, oh, he was the first black president. You know, he played the saxophone. He was for us. No, bro, he's one of the Rothschilds, Rockefeller, I forget what family, but they're tied into them. They're just the English, the American version of them. They changed their names, man.
Yep.
But they seed line go back to them, man.
Oh yeah. Heavy. Yeah.
So back in 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Yep.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Exactly. That's what's coming. You know. Go ahead.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah. No. So you know that nuclear war, World War III, is in the scriptures, man. And understanding that, how would you be carrying yourself right now, man? Here it is. The world is on the edge of destruction, and Jake is still in la la land, man.
Completely oblivious.
You know.
And I did a lesson earlier today talking about how prophecy is in the mainstream now, man. Right? So even these major news outlets are talking about World War III, nuclear war, the Civil War, right? Things taking place. And Jake still is oblivious to it, man. Right? You ask anybody out here on this street, right, that looks like us or that has the mind frame of these regular Babylonians, they have no idea what's taking place geopolitically.
Nope. They
They have no idea what's taking place on the domestic front.
Nope.
They can only tell you whatever their latest folly is, man. You know?
Like I said, man, T.I. whole family just dropped diss tracks on 50 Cent. That's all niggas know.
It's 2 Peter 3 and verse 12. Looking for and hastening unto the coming day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
This is what we're looking for. All right. Go ahead.
Look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
So again, the destruction of Babylon has to happen.
Got to.
No way around it. All right. This is the mindset that you're supposed to have. You're supposed to be looking for, like I said, hasting the day of the Lord. All right. Part of hasting something is that you know you're looking forward to come.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking forward to be ushered in fast. All right, and that's how prophecy is playing out.
And so what you just said, what does that mean? The mindset is supposed to be in. You should want World War III.
Exactly.
You should want the end of Babylon the Great, because in order for you to get the kingdom, this place must go. The scriptures tell you two kingdoms can't coexist at the same time.
Right.
So here it is. Jake tried that. You know, we always go into, you know, the Black Wall Street. There's other communities that Jake tried to
Right.
make themselves be like it's a kingdom here. You even got Israelites trying to do that, buying up land in Atlanta and different places in America, thinking that you can make it work here. No, bro. In order for us to truly have rest, America must go. You think Esau is gonna let you be sovereign in his captivity?
Right.
I mean, in his kingdom, in your captivity? No, man. No, sane person is gonna allow their power to get taken from them. Man.
Right.
So he's gonna fight back.
So,
Hey, what was it? Jake moved over there to Israel.
Oh, Dimona.
Yeah, Dimona.
And Dimona is where they shoot the missiles at.
yeah,
Man.
a couple of Jakes died.
Come on,
You know,
man.
when they had the October 7th, whatever it was.
Yeah, October 6th.
Yeah. Jake, it was they had reported it. A lot of them Jakes that left America to live out there got killed, man.
Because your ass wasn't supposed to be over there in the first place. That's probably them leftover Yahweh ben Yahweh niggas.
Yeah, flee America doctrine.
Yeah,
Right.
Listen to niggas like Ronald Dalton and them.
Yeah, right. I forgot about Ronald Dalton. Yeah.
You call him Ronald Dalton?
Yeah, Ronald Dalton.
So, 2 Peter 3:14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
Yeah, and that's the point, man. We want to be found blameless, man.
That's right.
Blessed is the man that is found without a transgression.
Yep.
Psalms 32:1, man.
Yep.
So when it all goes down, we pray that the Lord remember us and that we be found worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass and stand before the Son of Man. That's why we out here, man. All right? To not suffer the judgment as this world is going to suffer, man. Okay? Hit that 2 Ezra 15. Start at verse 26 and read down.
2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 26. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction.
Ooh, no escape. Go ahead.
For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him.
Jake didn't want to repent. Jake thought it was pointless to turn back to the Lord. You know? Keep going.
Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east,
Yeah, from the east, the Middle East. All right? Which we're seeing now. Go ahead.
where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, and all they which hear them may fear and tremble.
Yeah, the dragons of Arabia, man. These Ishmaelite nations. All right? It's something called the axis of resistance. All right? It makes up of like Hezbollah, Iran, bunch of Ishmaelite and Iranian nations and all that. They all together to fight against the Western hegemony. All right? Keep going.
It says, and the multitude of them shall be carried
As
as
a matter of fact, I looked at axis of resistance and read off the nations that are involved in that, because that's what's coming against the American and Israel hegemony out there now.
It says the axis of resistance is an informal Iran-led coalition of state and non-state actors in the Middle East, including Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, the Houthis in Yemen, and various Iraqi militias.
There you go. So you got these so-called militias, these Ishmaelite nations coming together to fight against the American hegemony, man. Israel-American hegemony.
I got a little bit more.
Go ahead.
It says this network aims to counter U.S. and Israeli influence in the region.
There you go. So these people have a right to defend their homeland, bro. You dropping bombs on people, you blowing up homes, killing children live. And they're not supposed to defend themselves?
Yeah.
And when they defend themselves, you call them a T?
Yeah,
That shit is crazy.
yeah. It's a I forget the term, but pretty much they're trying to shift their victim blaming.
Yeah.
Like you said, these damn Iranians have a right to fight back because you're in their shit,
Right.
trying to start stuff, trying to steal their land, man. Technically, which is our land, but
Right.
still, you know. So everybody is beginning to realize it's the small hats that's the problem, man.
Right.
Because here it is, they're the ones that's pushing for that. They didn't. Them Iranians ain't bothering them niggas like that. It's
Right.
all them bombing, just bombing, to where you look at a map from the time that war started to today, and it's just complete massacre, man.
Yeah.
like you said, they killing reporters.
Yep.
Anybody that's speaking out against them either get labeled anti-Semitic or they're just wiping you off the map, man.
Exactly. So now you understand why them people over there feel the way about these Americans over here, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And it was I seen Adam Waters put a post up. It was a picture where those Iranians had a big ass picture of it was I think it was Baphomet, and it had Trump, not a Jew, and a couple other people like at a table. But they was like puppets being controlled by the devil.
Oh man.
And then like we said, when they first started the bombing, they had the picture of that big ass that statue of the Baphomet with the star, so-called Star of Israel.
Yeah.
And you know had the whatever, and they burnt the statue. And then that's when Israel said that's an act of war.
Right.
But why would there be an act of war if they burn an idol, showing you that that's their God, man?
Yep. Exactly. Read on, Nakia.
Back in this, so it says, 2nd Ezra 15:29 from the top again. It
Yep.
says, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, and all they which hear them may fear and tremble.
Yep.
Also the Carmanians raging,
The Carmanians, the Persians, Iran. Go ahead.
raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians.
Right, which that's tied to America, man. And the scriptures talk about how Ishmael would be a wild man,
I was thinking that.
right?
Yeah.
So they about to come. They about to give America the work, bro.
Hey, cause like Bro said earlier, they with the shits. Like I said, we can do this. What Captain America said, I can do this for days.
Right.
They said they can keep dropping missiles for 14 days straight, and they're not gonna run out of ammo
Yep.
because they got Russia backing them.
Yep.
North Korea said they can supply, so they got help because everybody wants to take America and Israel off the map.
Yeah, I saw a video and they said that China was bringing in shipments off planes, and the Chinese has a technology where they can cloak themselves from the radar.
Oh wow.
So they're flying from China into Iran and they're dropping them off this high-tech ammunition, right?
Man.
So don't sleep. Iran is equipped with some shit, man. Right?
Yeah, that dude Myron was going into that, man. Pretty much breaking down how Israel and America they weren't expecting Iran to have the power that they have right now.
Exactly.
So that just shows you that this was it was pretty much a stupid move by them, because now you done open up a can of worms and it's gonna end up biting you in the ass, man.
Right.
They're exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Chinks in the armor. Yeah, keep going.
Verse 31. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand.
See? Ooh. Then should the dragons have the upper hand? Look what's going on right now. Right? Now Babylon is realizing like, damn, we should have never fucked with these people. We should have never, you know?
Hey, them saying niggas crazy.
You see that? So that's the Lord, though. The Lord is the one that gave the Israelite nations that upper hand.
Yep.
Iran and whatnot.
Yep.
Read that again, now.
And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature,
Yep.
and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them.
Yeah, so again, that's that axis of resistance. Iran is equipped with the power, technology, right? They got the upper hand,
Right.
you know?
And if I'm not mistaken, they turned their eye to Turkey, because Turkey being one of them Muslim allies, now they're kind of like in the middle, like whose side you gonna take at this point?
Right.
I could read this real quick.
You got it?
So just going into that, how they underestimated Iran's capabilities. I just searched what was Iran's missile production per month, and they produce 100 to 150 ballistic or hypersonic missiles per month, while the U.S. can only produce 100 interceptor missiles per month. Right, and what we're seeing right now is they have to fire multiples of those interceptors in order to take out one of the Iranian missiles, man.
Boom.
So they're going to run out. America is way behind in the terms of missile production right now, man. Right. So Iran has the upper hand, and what Trump didn't take into account is that Ayatollah was really the only thing keeping Iran from going all out the way they are right now, man.
Yeah, and I think they said that they killed what was the dude? You said the Ayatollah?
Yeah.
They killed him. The dude that they replaced was their main military coordinator. So that nigga about to ramp it up even more.
Because the Ayatollah pretty much was against having a nuclear armory, but now this new guy, he's pretty much for it, man.
Yeah.
Right. So now all the nuclear talks are off the table. All the what's it called, the peace agreements and all these
out the
things.
window.
Yeah, because America tried to run and tell them when they started seeing all the missiles they was letting off to have a ceasefire. Iran was like, fuck that. Y'all started this. Because you gotta look at it. Look how many generals or people of importance over there in Iran they didn't kill within the last few years, man.
Exactly.
Like the video I sent was like the little Mortal Kombat
Yeah,
style.
it's
And it was
going
showing-
up. Yep. That shit crazy, man. I want to add on to what you said, what you brought out. Here's the point, just to back you up. This is from the News Target. It says U.S. facing critical shortage of air defense munitions as Iran pounds regional bases. So they running out of ammunition, right? They running out of rounds. It says the Pentagon's ammunition supply is not infinite. The United States is confronting a critical depletion of its air and missile defense interceptors stockpiles as it enters the third day of sustained conflict with Iran. Excuse me. It says the Pentagon is rapidly expending munitions in both offensive strikes against Iranian targets and defensive operations to protect U.S. forces and regional allies from retaliatory salvos, according to officials and analysis. The strain on limited inventories, compounded by years of transfers to Ukraine
Self-dropping cars.
and how you say that word? A relatively low domestic production capacity reveals a significant strategic vulnerability as conflict escalates. Right, so they running low.
And I misread this too. It said Iran is producing the 100 missiles per month, while the United States can only produce 6 or 7 interceptors per month.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
Right? And they're saying these interceptors cost $12 million a piece, man.
Woo, they ain't got that.
Where's that money coming from?
It all went to Nataji.
Yeah. That's your tax money.
Yep, it all went to Ukraine.
Ukraine, yeah. Shit.
It's a wrap, man. Let's read some more.
Yeah. This place is done, man.
Oh yeah.
Second Ezra 15 and 31. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature.
Remembering their nature. Ishmael is a wild man. He don't give a fuck, man. They about to go crazy, man.
Yeah, you see how they just strap bombs and just go blow themselves
Come on,
up?
man. You can't do nothing with that.
Hey, they trying to get them was it 72 versions or whatever?
Yeah. Right.
It says, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together, and great power to persecute them, then these shall be troubled, bled, and keep silence through their power, and shall flee.
Keep going.
And the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them, and consume some of them, and in their host shall be fear and dread, and strife among their
Yeah,
kings.
so they like they've been talking about, they got the sleeper cells set up.
Man.
They're scattered all throughout America, man. So as soon as these shits get activated, it's over, man. It's gonna be all types of confusion and fear and people bugging the fuck out.
Yeah.
People gonna be scared to go outside and go to certain places, you know.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's gonna cause the strife within America, man.
Yeah, because you
You know?
already got Americans at war with each other.
Yep.
So then what's going to be a thing to it? They don't know who they can trust in that
Exactly.
time. And that's what we seeing, like
Yep.
movies like Civil War and The Purge. They're pumping that spirit out there so that you can get ready for that. Because
Facts.
they said in California about a year or two ago, you had cop cars riding around playing the fucking Purge sounds.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they want that spirit out there, man.
That's crazy. Keep going.
It says, behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon for the wrath and storm.
Yeah, that's going into them bombings, man. Them nuclear missiles. Go ahead.
And they shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly.
Yeah, it's gonna be mass death.
Man.
It's gonna be mass casualties once the big missiles get shot.
Right.
Go ahead.
And dung of men unto the camels. Hoe?
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, to that verse, stay where you at. Go to Isaiah 34 and read verses 1 through 5. All right, because there's going to be a great slaughter on the land of Idumea. All right, Babylon, America. You got it out.
Isaiah 34 and verse 1.
That's right.
Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it.
Yeah, so the whole world is hearing the words of the Lord.
For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations,
Yep.
and his fury upon all their
And
armies.
his fury is upon all their armies. All right? He's getting ready to lay down all these world militaries, man. That's why he's gathering everybody where? In the valley of Yehoshaphat. All right? The final showdown. Right? The final countdown, like that old school song in the 80s. I'm going to do a video on that showing the missiles drop. Have that song playing. Go ahead, brother.
Damn.
He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter.
He have delivered them to the slaughter. Go ahead.
Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their
This
carcasses,
thing shall come up out of the carcasses. Go ahead.
and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, man. So it's going to be a lot of death once those missiles get shot. Any more?
And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll,
Right, the nuclear fallout, the mushroom clouds. Go ahead.
and all their hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as the falling fig from the fig tree.
Yeah, so these world militaries are going to get wasted by the nuclear missiles. All right?
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea,
That's right.
and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
There you go, man. So it's going down. We're actually living in real time of these prophecies coming to pass, man. All right? As I talked about yesterday, the prophetic shift that's going on. That prophetic transition. Okay? You go back to that second Ezra 15.
Second Ezra 15 and 37. And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, that's the like you talked about earlier. The perplexity of the people, man. People gonna be in confusion. You talking about explosions going on, sleeper cells, war playing out, man. It's just total chaos, man.
death is gonna be at your door.
Come on, man. It's gonna be a terrible fucking time.
Cause like you said, we see a preview of this happening right now in Mexico.
Yep.
With the cartel going crazy like that.
Yep.
Hey, they was telling people to stay indoors, lock your doors,
Yep.
don't let anybody you don't know, into your house, and we're already seeing that, all right, begin to move its way up here.
That's right.
They said that they was gonna start coming for Americans, man.
That's it.
I got precepts.
It's about to get ugly, man.
Yeah.
Bubba Sparks.
Isaiah 13 and verse 6. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as women that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
It's like,
Right, so just going into the mind frame that these people are about to be in, man, and that we're seeing that they're already in, man. It just hasn't reached its full peak yet, man.
that's it.
You know?
So we got a little bit more. And that'll be it.
Back in Second Ezra 15 and 38. And there shall come, and then shall there come great storms from the south and from the north, and another part from the west, and strong winds shall arise from the east.
Them storms are the armies being gathered. All right, go ahead.
And strong winds shall arise from the east and shall open it, and the cloud which he raised up in wrath, and the stars stirred to cause fear toward the east, and west wind shall be destroyed.
Right, so you're talking about wars, battles, mass death, casualties. All right, that's what this is talking about. All right, keep going.
The great and mighty cloud shall be puffed up full of wrath, and the star, that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein. And they shall pour out every high and eminent place and horrible star.
Yeah, so these missiles, they're going to hit everywhere. All right? They're going to devour America, man. Go ahead.
Fire and hail and flying swords and many waters, that all fields may be full, and all rivers with the abundance of great waters.
Yep.
And they shall break down the cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of the wood and grass of the meadows, and their corn.
Yeah, everything is going to be annihilated. All right? By them warheads. Go ahead.
And they shall go steadfastly unto Babylon and make her afraid.
Woo, man.
This is over here.
Yep.
And they shall come to her and besiege her, and the store and all wrath shall they pour upon her. Then shall the dust and smoke go up unto the heaven, and all they that be about her shall bewail her.
Right. You can link that up with Revelation. Was it the 18th chapter?
Yeah, destruction.
Right. When the destruction is televised, the world is going to wail.
Yeah, the nations are going to be sad because their cash cow is gone.
That's it. You know. One more.
And they that remain under her shall do service unto them that have put her in fear.
Yep.
And thou, Asia, that partaker of the hope of Babylon, the art of the glory of her person, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her,
Yep.
and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee.
Yeah, that's the point, because when you read 2 Ezra 16, the first verse, what does it say? Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Assyria. So all of these nations are going to get wasted. See, as we talk about, the destruction is going to aid in bringing in a new heaven and a new earth. Okay, the nuclear war, World War III, is going to bring a whole brand new restructure of the planet Earth. All right, it talks about how islands and mountains are going to be removed out of their places, man. So you're talking about a whole new world after that destruction.
Right.
Same thing what happened during the flood.
Yeah.
You know?
But these nations look at Babylon's destruction as an opening for me to come in here,
Yep.
and now I'm the new king. China thinks that, Russia thinks that, but they don't account for Yahweh returning. That's the thing. That's why 2 Ezra, the 13th chapter, is so heavy, because while amongst all of them fighting against each other,
Right.
they're going to see Yahweh come, and they're all going to stop fighting each other and start fighting Yahweh, man.
right.
That's why, was it Reagan or Nixon that made that speech?
Oh, that was Reagan.
Reagan, are we not all human? Is there not a outside source that's going to come and we all got to fight as one?
Yeah, he said, will we not put all our differences behind us and fight against that threat?
Because they know that the power of the Israelites is coming to take the reins from the earth, man.
That's right.
This is his planet, man.
That's it.
His kingdom. And we're joint heirs. Well, whether we be of the elect, man.
That's it, bro. That's it. You brothers got anything you want to add in there? Hey, well, look, we pray that this camp was edifying, man. Again, time is running out. All right, we're almost out of here. All right, so repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man.
That's right.
All right, our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. All right, so hey, bless. Hey, what do you have to say? Blessed are those who have that have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. All right, he was talking about the elect, man. You know, so hey, with that, pray this lesson was edifying. We're gonna close it out by giving all praise and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught us the truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.